guys, this is Jeannie with Airbnb Adventures with Jeannie, and today I'm going to take you around an Airbnb and tell you about the do's and don'ts if you are a host of an Airbnb. Okay, here we go. First of all, make sure you have towels, and if you can, like this towel's okay, that nice white towel. This one's okay. This one, look, it's all ripped and torn. And I'm staying in a luxury house. Now that's not luxury, I'm sorry, okay? So keep that in mind. Okay, also in your shower, you want to have shampoo, conditioner, and soap. It's just customary to have that. Make sure you have some washcloths and make sure you have enough toilet paper in the toilet paper. Because like we rented this from the 11th through the 18th, 7 days, okay? So you should make sure you have toilet paper and make sure people don't have to hunt for towels. I had to hunt for towels and I found that they were down here. Okay, so don't make your guests hunt for towels. Another thing is, if you are saying you have a luxury home, do not have a dirty door like this. It's just absolutely black and disgusting. That's not luxury. And then the garage door thing hanging off the wall, not luxury. And then just a lot of things thrown on the side, like all that stuff just thrown on the side of the garage. It's not good. And then personal stuff, of course, is okay, but don't have stuff thrown everywhere. And again, if it's a luxury home, you know, have it clean. Don't have that. That's not luxury. Okay. The other thing, make sure that in the bedrooms that your lights work. Make sure that those little tiny lights work. Now this home I rented was supposedly a luxury home, okay? That's the bathroom. And again, I had to scout for towels. The other thing, okay, garage door broken. The other thing is take your blower. I see she has a blower in the garage, and blow this out when people come. Let's take a look out here and I'm gonna show you something. Okay, if this was a luxury home, look at that. I mean, honestly, does it look like luxury to you? That doesn't look like luxury to me. Clean it up. Put some flowers in there, straighten it up, get rid of that dark thing. If you're gonna rent your home, this one rented for $250 a night, $250 a night, all in. And I rented it for 7 nights. Clean up your backyard. Give me a break. That garbage can, when we got here, is full to the top. You can't expect your guests, if you rent your home as a luxury home, the first night to take the garbage out. That's ridiculous. We didn't even know your garbage schedule when we got here. You know, yeah, we can see people brought them out, but we just got there at midnight. We're exhausted. So make sure you have somebody, even pay your neighbors to take the trash out if you're going to Airbnb your house. It's just something simple, but clean it up. I mean, take a look at that. That's not luxury. I'm sorry. I mean, honestly, I find Airbnb, especially in Scottsdale, Arizona, is extremely misleading. This is like about the 3rd time I've been caught on a house that they've said is luxury, but it really isn't. Ooh, mean dogs. Okay. Next thing, couch is okay, but I wouldn't have all those fuzzy pillows everywhere because it's kind of annoying. They get really dirty and gross looking. And make sure your floors are clean. The people shouldn't get black feet walking around in your Airbnb. And again, if this was luxury, you wouldn't have that, okay? And then you go up here. Stairs are kind of dirty looking all the way up. They don't look clean. Okay, then you go up here. Okay, and I'm not trying to nitpick. I'm just trying to show you, if you are renting an Airbnb, simple fixes you can do. This desk had to be moved because there was so much sun coming in the window because there were no curtains. So you can't work against there where the desk was. So he'll have to gently move it back and put everything back in its place, and he'll have to clean off the desk because he's very messy too. The other thing, please make sure that your pillows are comfortable for your guests. You do not want to have pillows that when you take the pillowcase off to clean it, especially if your guests are going to be washing the sheets because they're staying at least 7 nights. Make sure that the pillows are not old, dirty, worn out looking pillows. because your guests are going to see that. And, you know, that's important. They don't want to see that. You don't need to have extremely heavy blankets on the bed. This was the blanket on the bed here. Okay, and it's okay, but it's really, really thick for a desert bed. This is Arizona. Okay, now this pillow is what I'm talking about. These look like they were the owner's personal pillows, like she lives here. And like if you ever took the pillowcase off, you'd see that it is very, it's an old pillow. Okay, and again, I basically dusted myself because I felt a little itchy the first night I stayed here. Make sure you don't have any dust on things. Dust your little tables, dust the wood around the bed. Just simple fixes that can make a big difference to your guests. You don't want your guests to feel itchy because believe me, they're not going to rent it again. People like, I mean, first off, you called this luxury, okay? And, you know, even just having the curtains too long, hanging all over the floor, dusty. And their dust can really affect people differently. And some people, it's not good. Okay, then we're stepping into the bathroom here. The bathtub was fine, okay? Again, there's a little bit of soap that we got out of the shower there, put over here. I bought my own shampoo and conditioner. Okay, make sure that you don't have it too dark. Like, for example, I'm going to turn the lights on in here. I'm going to show you something. Okay, this is too dark. Okay, it's pretty. The black bathroom's pretty, but it is way too dark. And, you know, just go over the paint, touch it up. It looked like that when we got here. So when you're doing it, go ahead and don't have this really dim light, because looking here, I couldn't do my makeup here because I can't really see my face because it's so dark. I mean, yeah, I look great because you can't see me. You know, you want to be able to see to do the makeup. Then it was nice in here. She had enough hangers for me to hang my stuff and then put some stuff on the shelves. And then I'm going to repack my suitcase really quickly and easily. I'm not using the drawers, but that's a nice touch. A little space for silver fox. Okay, so that was good. I'd get rid of this dirty fur rug because look at, now does that look like luxury? No, and you don't need it. Just get rid of it. So simple things like that. Make sure everything's nice. Like you should probably tighten that. You don't want loose faucets, loose handles. You don't want anything like that. And you want to just take little things like that, like dings, and paint over. It looks like this was freshly painted with black here. And again, you can just touch it up yourself. It's easy. Okay, make sure you have toilet paper. And if you want your guests to be really neat and clean, like Silver Fox and I were really OCD, please make sure that you have enough paper towels. I would say have paper towels and cleaner under the counters so that when you open it up here, you could see the cleaner and your guests can clean. Now that's just toilet paper. There were no paper towels at all in this house, okay? And that's how I clean. I clean with paper towels. So there's nothing in there. There's just a little simple tiny blow dryer. Okay, but you want to have those simple things like a box of tissue. Didn't have that here. You want to have a coffee maker that makes real coffee. They had a Keurig here with a couple Keurig things, but it's a nice touch to have a coffee maker. Okay, and I think that's a shower, or that's a emergency thing in case there's a fire. But this was called a luxury house, and it's a cute house. I'd call it a townhome. I wouldn't call it a luxury home. Okay. So anyway, that's my thing about these homes. And make sure that, you know, that you're not lying about your Airbnb. Be honest. Say older home remodeled instead of luxury home. Because when you say luxury home, people that are in the upper middle income will look for that. And like even that's all dirty and black. You know, that's not luxury, okay? So I would just say average home or average townhome. Don't go saying luxury home because it's not. Be honest, because otherwise you'll never get people to repeat their bookings, even with the outside chairs. I mean, I'm not going to sit in those dirty chairs. I don't know anybody who would. So be honest, it's not luxury. Just saying, folks. This is Jeannie from Airbnb Adventures with Jeannie. and I am in Scottsdale, Arizona. I'm not going to give the address or anything of any of my Airbnbs I stay in, but I'm just giving you hints so that you all personally know if you're hosting an Airbnb, what to do. Make sure you have Kleenex, make sure you have paper towels, simple things. And when you have a coffee maker like this one, when I opened it up here, it was so, I don't know if it's just Keurigs do this, but I wouldn't use a Keurig. I would have a regular coffee pot and a regular coffee maker and ground coffee. Doesn't cost that much, and when they're paying about $2.50 a night, you can afford it. So just go ahead and do that, and you'll get repeat business. And that, my dears, is what you want, repeat business. Okay, this is Jeannie, your selfie girl. Hope you guys are having a wonderful time traveling the U.S. Bye. Please subscribe.